Welcome to Joburg Today. I'm your host, Leroy Viaji. Contemporary art has taken South Africa by storm, and the Res Gallery is the ideal destination for art lovers.
For me, it's always I've been trying to tell a story in my own way, with my own resources. I don't believe in following recipes. I'm never going to do what somebody else is doing because that is not in my interest, it's not part of my nature. Part of my nature is just trying to do the best I can with what I got. This gallery essentially is a production gallery. What I mean with that is I invite artists and I collaborate with them. Sometimes I produce prints. I do kind of fine art printing. I will describe my gallery as progressive, no pretentious, and open to everyone. The way I do things, they are more geared up to attract, hopefully, a younger audience. It's beautiful to, after 9 years being in South Africa, just to offer the public in general a variety.
This is Yolanda, and you're watching Joburg Today.
Check us out on Facebook, that's joburgtoday.tv, and on Twitter at Joburg Today. Now, if you're on the move, pockettv.mobi, that's pocket with an I. What happens when you give children of the streets cameras to shoot the city with? This is I Was Shot in Joburg.
Started off basically as a very small project. I did with a group of boys who used to live at Twilight Children, a shelter for former street children in Hillbrow. I gave them disposable cameras, and we had a class every week to either take photographs of the immediate environment or discuss the photographs. And as the images started coming back from the lab, we were all extremely excited. I mean, they were naive yet very real.
The first time where I hold my disposable camera, so in my mind there were thoughts going okay, now I'm handling a camera, I'm supposed to do some productive work. But at the first time I was intimidating this project. But when time went on, I met some other guys, then we started taking some few pics while we were walking. Then I learned more, there's more to an actual photo that we take. There's a story behind it.
I got involved with this company in the beginning of 2009, which is 4.5 years ago. And what happened, there's a guy, Bernard Fulion, the founder of the company. He came to the shelter and asked if we are interested in learning how to photography. I was one of the first group that were taken through the photography course that took us about 6 months. And after that, we had to exhibit our work that we have been doing all the way through. They're actually our first exhibition that we had in 2009. And some of them are mine, and there are some that I really like. This one, that's mine. People liked the concept and even bought some of our canvases, and after that we decided we need to grow the project and make it as a business so that we can make income out of it.
Basically, Bernard came with the cameras,
started going around. It was like on the Mondays. We called it on the Mondays afternoon.
Most of the pictures, if you might look there, from the CBD and Hillbrow, and actually they explain life in Joburg. So yeah, it's all about like life, the street life of Joburg, how people live, and actually our everyday life in Joburg.
Hey guys, this is Dale from Prime Circle and you're watching Joburg Today.
In studio now with ZZ, we have the motivational speakers for the upcoming Leadership 2020 conference.
Today we speak to Phakamile Mzimela as well as Dr. Richie. Welcome to Joburg Today.
Thank you.
So it's all about Leadership 2020.
Yes,
very exciting. Phakamile, I'll start with you. How did Leadership 2020 begin?
Look, I think Leadership 2020 began as an idea amongst three people: Nicholas Regisford, Disebo Makatsa, and DJ Sbu, as you guys formerly know him. But it started as an idea to say, how come there's so many companies that take away from people's livelihood but make money from it? How do we as individuals get into a space where we can help individuals but still make profit from it? And so the business idea of education and giving mindsets education and mindset training came about as Leadership 2020, a business that helps people transform their lives and elevate their businesses while we still make a profit of it as it's still a business.
Fantastic. I think you'll both agree with me when I say that the youth are not leaders of tomorrow, they're the leaders of now. But Dr. Richie, you know, just developing leadership within the youth, why is that so vital?
That's very vital, especially here in Africa, because the greatest problem that people can have is the problem of leadership. And when you have good leadership, have good education, you are starting to make a difference. Because once a nation doesn't have good education, doesn't have leadership, that nation will go down. No nation, no continent will ever rise without the leadership and without education.
As somebody who's actually been in the project and been involved in it, how have you benefited as a young mind and as a young leader?
I think as a young person trying to be in the leadership space by yourself, it's very difficult because people won't take you seriously. You're in an environment where you don't know much and you're trying to learn. And so with spaces like this, like Leadership 2020 and Sunday Circle, it's a space where you come in and it doesn't matter about age because we break all stereotypes. So as a 19-year-old, you can relate to the 50-year-old and learn some lessons that you wouldn't on an ordinary day. And so for me, that's how it's changed, in that I've now been exposed to different kind of individuals. I've been exposed to CEOs, I've been exposed to business leaders as a young 19, 20-year-old, because the fact that I'm now underneath this organization called Leadership 2020, which holds its own reputation, which holds its own brand value. And so I've been allowed to be in a space where I can learn as much as I can at the age that I'm at without being judged or being victimized in it, because it's difficult as a young person to go into a space and want to be taken seriously by people who are 3 times your age.
Yes.
And so with spaces where you at least relate to people like Dr. Richie and people like DJ Sbu, people like Nicholas Regisford, you become in a space where you have this, they call it borrowed credibility, where at that point in time, you now can bring up those names and say, these are the people that I've worked with. And therefore, that's how I've benefited. To say, I have now worked with multitude of individuals on multitude of different scales, doing multi-different things. And so my credibility has now been brought up.
Fantastic. And just, you know, Johannesburg is such a fast city. Everything happens in Johannesburg. But what can the youth look forward to in terms of this initiative that's taking place in this city?
We're looking at discovery. Until you make a discovery, nobody can discover you. He made a discovery and people have discovered him. The discovery you make will determine the next level of your life. And until a nation, a continent, a people make a discovery, nothing is going to happen. Now, when we talk about discovery, when you make a discovery, you discover what you have. Who am I? Where am I going? What do I want to achieve? What are my potentials? When young people come to that place, we challenge their mindset. It's such a terrible thing that this generation is wasting their time watching entertainment. They don't want to grow. They don't want to mature. When you find somebody like this talking about development, talking about leadership, talking about you need to hear him speak. No, y'all need to hear him speak. And you are going to look at yourself and ask yourself, what have I been doing with my time? People see then and watch reality television. People on television are telling their vision, and you are wasting your time and not doing something about it. When we ask the young people to come over, we're saying, let's challenge how you think about yourself, how you think about what you do, how you think about who you do it for, and how you think about how you do it for your family, and how do you leave something for posterity posterity as you live the word.
Fantastic. Pagamina, just lastly, people that want to keep tabs on Leadership 2020, where can they go?
You can go to all Leadership 2020 pages on Twitter, leadership_2020, Facebook, leadership_2020. You can also follow me individually, PJ Speaker on Twitter, Parks127 on Instagram. But the main thing I want to leave with young people is that this is not an initiative that is the same as other ones. It's not about us teaching you something new. It's about us unleashing who you are. It's about us as people coming together and realizing that we have something bigger within Africa to reach for. And so let's unleash it as individuals. Follow us on all our pages, like I said, because we're happy to be in contact.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
What's up, everyone? It's your boy DJ Sam with the best thing ever from YFM 99.2. And you are watching Joburg Today.
For more stories, check out our special focus section. And if you want to find out what's happening in and around Joburg, check out Joburg in Your Pocket. Well, that's it from me, Leroy. I leave you with Country by Justin Sorrell.
Back in ETV.
City slickers and their suits with closed-top cars and model moms. Get a truck, you snob. And try something country. So let's try something country. Let's try something country. Yeah. No. So Jimmy said, I'm sorry, but I gotta get away, far away from here. Oh yeah. I'm moving to the country and eat me a lot of peaches. Moving to the country. And mama said, oh, yeah, you gonna smoke all that dope. My bags are packed, I'm ready to go. And there's a girl I know in the country. Let's try something country. Let's try something country. Yeah. And we'll try something country. Yeah. We're trying something country. You see, me and my friends, we like to get out of Joburg and go to a little town called Paris, do some fishing and drinking, and we take a 6-string with us. So take me down to the river, take me down to the riverside, take me down to the river. No, love, love, love. So take me down to the river. Take me down to the riverside. Take me down. So he quit his job and he sold his car. Met a girl on the way. Now he lives in a house on the riverside, on a farm in Paris. 'Cause they tried something country. So let's try something country. So just this once, let's try something country. And let's try something country. Let's try something country. Yeah. And we'll try something country. Yeah. So